Tipping the scales, a little over 14,000 pounds, so plan your vehicle accordingly. This is a big Vengeance Touring that we originally sold to its one and only owner here at Taillight RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And it's one of those that I feel I can safely say is in better than new condition. When we first sold this, I don't think it was this clean. And what's amazing is, and you'll see it when we get in the garage, there's a lot of stuff in this that they never touched, never used. Extra brand new things that you'll get to include on this used RV. So basically, we have late model, low mile in automobile terms. Obviously, you don't measure RVs by miles. But you've got virtually new RV, used price tag. How you doing, Mr. Ron? The benefit there is multi-fold free. I mean, look how clean it is in here. It looks like they vacuumed this. It's crazy when you look around. Now, this is a 1,000-watt inverter for the refrigerator inside, and those are TV hookups around the corner. So you've got a big, really expansive basement storage compartment there. This is 102 wide body construction. But you know, actually, before I get too far along, one of the great questions I think anybody should ask when you're looking at something late model like this is, why is it here? If it's so darn nice, why did they want to get rid of it? And the answer is because they wanted something even nicer. They swapped up. Now, more nicer also often means more expensive, darn sunlight. But in this case, they swapped up to a 424 side deck, rear deck, big massive luxury fusion toy hauler here at Taillight RV. So they're still out there, they're still RVing. They didn't have a bad experience, they just wanted to go have more of a good experience. That was kind of the motivation. So what's left here is something, like I said, that's used price tag on near new condition. This is full 102 wide body construction. It is hydraulic leveling, hydraulic slide, so everything moves fast and simple. You saw the generator up front. That'll be able to provide you with full service when you are off the beaten path. This does have a pretty extensive insulation package, but that being said, most anything in this size, price point, and category also will. Enclosed, privatized, heated docking center right here. You do have an enclosed heated underbelly through your living area. We've got a very glossy sidewall. I'm about to encounter some tractor noise on that, pardon me there. But you can see the glossy sidewall there. As we wrap around the corner, you get a quick view of the fuel station. Now, this does have a single tank fuel station, so it is shared between the generator and the fuel cell back here. We have a triple axle system, which is going to help this big heavy sucker track pretty nicely going down the road. That's obviously a huge benefit. Also, you get these giant Equiflex suspension chucks between the wheels, which will help dampen front to back jolting on your vehicle. So when you go over bumps or anything like that, it'll help soften the blow, so to speak. You do have rear awning back here. This actually is a triple awning system, or well, not system, but RV. You've got a rear awning on the back side of the slide, then a front awning on the front side of that slide, so you're not wasting awning space on a slide out, and then obviously your rear patio party deck awning back here. So this has a 3,000 pound load rating with a 1,500 pound deck limit. And if you notice as we come back here, we've also got the 3 seasons wall on this thing. So as you can see on the left side, it can open to get out of the way when you're loading your toys. The right side shows you how it can kind of close up. Now there's multi-section panels on those doors. Right now I've got everything closed up, so you can really enclose the rear room but still enjoy some light from the outside. The panels are tinted, so you're not going to get directly blinded by the light, as the song would say. But there are also screen panels in that, so you can enjoy airflow without the bugs, or obviously you can just slide them open, French door style, open them up, whatever works for, well, not French door style, because they'd be sliding. So anyway, backup camera ready, though I don't see one was ever put on here. Little toy lock system, you still see those floating around. They were a cute little thing manufacturers are adding like candy for a number of years. Basically the idea here is just keep your stuff on your campsite, make sure it doesn't go floating down the road. That being said, I don't suspect that was ever used a whole heck of a lot. Like I said, multiple awnings. You got awning here, awning up front, all kinds of patio coverage space on this. Also comes with a pretty fantastic exterior sound system. That was one of the things that we always talked about on these when this was brand new, is the extra extent they went to on their sound system. Quad steps, both front and rear, make for easy entry, and I'm just making one more pass through to make sure I haven't missed anything. Obviously you can see the frameless windows, but perhaps I should mention them just in case you hadn't really noticed them yet. Those are just there mostly for the sharp look, and that's the expectation at the product this level. Let's go back and look at that garage, shall we? So starting here on the deck, again, we've got that 3 Seasons wall. We've got the rear awning if you really just want to, you know, set up shop and enjoy yourself. Something I should have mentioned previously was the dual taillight system. You can actually see that they have double taillights. That's a safety item. When you hit the brakes quickly, people tend to snap their heads upward, and that's why that second light there is very handy. Now, these are all LED taillights, which the likelihood of those failing is very uncommon, but God forbid you do have a backup there. It's kind of like the the family vacation, the Chevy Chase movie there, the Wagon Queen family truckster. Double the headlights, you know, double the everything. If you think you hate it now, wait till you drive it. So, you know what I should have done, and I have failed you here, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. I should have measured this garage before I came out here and started yakking away. It's been such a busy day. I'm just doing everything I can to try to keep my head above water. Something that struck me right away when I came out here, though, is that little mini fridge down there. Well, actually, it's I guess you call it like the bigger fridge. You usually see refrigerators in outside kitchens, but there was a period where a lot of toy hauler designers were including refrigerators in their garages, and I missed that. It's really cool. I think the biggest reason why this is just not around anymore, at least not commonly, I'm not going to say nobody does it ever anymore, but toys got bigger. You know, where we used to need 10-foot garages, we now need 12, 12 and a half, 13, 14-foot garages. So I think every ounce of space became more valuable than the luxury of having a cold drink in the garage when you can just as easily walk into the kitchen and get it. Now, obviously, this is a bath and a half model as I come up here. And what I do like, though, is it's like you've actually got a nice sink and lavatory. That big mirror right there in this window let in a lot of light, even when you don't have the lights turned on. And obviously, these folks were not scavengers. Everything that was included with this RV when it was brand new is basically still here. And maybe then some, I'm not sure. Like you see the original entertainment system and all that. Like back here we have our own separate entertainment system. This has a multi-zone entertainment. And this was what I was saying about stuff that was never used. The little floating sort of picnic utility dining table for the garage or the deck or whatever, it was never touched. It's still new in the shrink wrap. The 2 removable pedestal dining tables that can go in front of that multi-seat like party couch, new, still in the shrink wrap. The little like indoor-outdoor roll-out carpet rug, literally never unrolled. The pedestal bases, the actual posts themselves for the tables, never touched. These folks really did not use a lot of the features that this RV had to offer quite a bit. Now, presumably they had other uses for it, but you know, they certainly didn't seem unhappy with it. They were just looking for some of the things on that new Fusion. So if these panels right here weren't tinted, it would be blindingly bright in here. Thankfully, they are doing a nice job. The thing that made me think about that, though, is with that tint being there, it'll keep the inside of the RV significantly cooler when you're using just the garage area right here. Now, you've got your very common Happy Jack Power Queen above twin sofa bench sleeper type things right here. You know, those can go up or down. You can leave the bed up against the ceiling. You can drop just the sofas for daytime use. And I do like these big, tall windows and that extra door right there for just easy come and go. Another thing I didn't want to miss, because this is easily missed, is right here behind the TV, and you're probably not even getting a good look at it since it's too dark in there, but just extra storage. They didn't waste anything in here. They really utilized everything, and you can see that even here in the garage, we have hidden hinge cabinets and all hardwood cabinet doors and lumber core cabinetry. They didn't cut any corners around here. I think we're pretty good. There are blackout window shades, which I have just kind of stuffed up there on the upper bed. You can sort of see them clumped up in there. You may also notice the extra air conditioner in here. This is a triple air conditioner toy hauler. So, I mean, depending on where you want to sit during the day, you can really start breathing icicles if you're so inclined. 5,000 pound rated D-rings kind of, finish up the flooring. Those are actually anchored through into the chassis itself, because this is on a wide body chassis. It's not just a wide body coach, it's also on a wide body chassis. That's important to mention. Let's take a peek at the living area. Let's get started in here with this 4-place individually reclining, almost like dual theater seat right here. All 4 seats do recline, and they are actually wall hugging. So if you want to kick your feet up after, I don't know, like on a rainy day to watch a movie, or just after a long ride you want to take a break, you're good to go. Now, being a full toy hauler, we have a full max height slide here, which offers maximum height windows, and I love the extra lighting above. Now, I do want to take a second to look at the window blinds here, because these are something I've always liked on any RV I can find them, are these nice wooden, I think they're called Plantation style blinds. What I like about those is they're really rugged, they're long lasting, but they're easy to clean, and that is a quality not found on a lot of blinds in RVs. That is where you see those little post holes in the floor. That's where those little removable tables could go. So if you do want like a double dining experience, or if you want to use half of this sort of like a dinette and half of it sort of like a sofa, you can do that too. Now you'll find solid surface countertops throughout this thing, stainless steel recessed sink right here, and I mean they utilized every ounce of the space here for storage space. They didn't waste anything. That pop-up power post that is still popular today. It gives you the perfect place to plug in appliances and whatnot, or, you know, phone chargers or anything like that. I actually like the location of the fireplace over here. It seems like a lot of times electric space heaters that we call fireplaces always get mounted right below the TV. I actually like where this one's at, because it's just different. That's one of the things I really enjoy about this floor plan. It doesn't feel like a toy hauler. When you get inside of this, it just feels like a very sharp looking fifth wheel. The appointments, the dressings, the shape, the character, it's good looking. It has some good eye appeal to it, but you don't feel like you're in a garage, you know? You don't feel like you're hanging out with dudes doing dude stuff. Hurt my throat on that one. Gas and electric traveling friendly. Refrigerator freezer right there with the larger 22-inch oven. Now you do have a recessed stovetop here, so it does maximize your prep space, and you do have a wall control switch. It's actually hidden sort of behind the TV to activate that max air ceiling fan above. Now I really enjoy, I think they did an excellent job on this one with those LED backlights behind the entertainment center, because it really obviously makes it stick out. Now it's not a flush mounted TV. The TV is actually on a swing arm, so it can swing out to face your primary seating. Because if it was flush mounted, you'd have to crank your neck around to try to watch anything, and that would get old fast. Obviously this is a sprayer type faucet over here. I think I glossed over that previously, didn't cover it very well. Moving upstairs. Oh, I like it. I wish more brands would do that. That little utility drawer in the steps. For me, that's the perfect spot for like grill lighters and stuff like that, where I forget that stuff inside the RV. I can open the door and I can grab it without having to actually trek in and out of the RV. Stepping upstairs here, I really like these dual hallway windows, and it is winterized like crazy right now, so pardon all the antifreeze on the shower floor here. No big deal, just is what it is. The corner seat here in this shower and the extra height in the shower are going to be good for both large people, as in tall people, and then big folks who maybe need to sit down to, bathe or shave or anything like that. You do have a nice little corner linen cabinet right here, so you can keep some extra towels or toiletries or whatever on hand. And I love this little mother of pearl inlay right here. This actually is on a dimmer switch under this bowl sink. That's something that they did for years that I really wish they would bring back. That's neat. You know, the other thing that's really cool is that indirect light from that countertop, when it hits this mirror, it lets you see just enough at night or in the morning that you're not going to like get blinded, and you're not going to be annoyed by it. Extra linen cabinet in here, by the way. I don't even have all the lights on. It's nice and bright in here. And porcelain foot flush stool over here in the corner. Another thing I like to talk about on this one is the open space on each side of the toilet. Whether you need to, some people like to use a standing style toilet paper roll or something like that. It's nice to have the room to do things like that. Not every RV offers you that opportunity. Up here in the bedroom, there's a quick look at our third air conditioner. Now, again, you notice one switch lighting for like every room in the main cabin, which is really nice. Now, this is a full walk-in height bedroom. We do have a full 70 by 80 king bed slide, full front closet. So we've got a 102-inch, 8.5 foot wide, if you're doing the math, front closet here. Cross breeze windows in the headboard of this king bed. It is washer and dryer ready, if you are so inclined. You will discover that folks had left in their, what am I wanting to say? Oh, original entertainment center here. Again, you know, this had all kinds of TVs that were factory installed. They didn't take anything with them. They were not scavengers. In case you're wondering what all this stuff on the floor is, again, it's winterized. These are dryer sheets, which are very good for keeping mice away without leaving your RV smelling like, you know, mothballs or anything gross like that. I'm going to make one quick pass through here because I actually wrapped up the interior a little quicker than I was expecting, but I think we pretty much got it. I think you folks get the idea. You know, you're smart people. That's why you're watching us here at Taillight RV, because, you know, you have good taste. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. Have a great day.